You know, I don't like Lieutenant Cobra, and I'm changing my policy with this. And he loves to hide behind his fucking, behind his age. You know, and if I hadn't hit puberty yet by 16, maybe I'd fucking hide behind my age too, because again, that's all you got. It must be really weird. Like, I was banging a 20-year-old girl when I was 16, and I'm absolutely sure somebody that looks like they're perpetually 12, it's probably very frustrating. I imagine you might go to the internet and completely call everybody and their brother pedos and what have you, because that's all you're possibly good at. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna act that way in front of girls when you look like you're 12 and you're 16? Yeah, I mean, of course not. So, and I started thinking this on Halloween. I uploaded a video. It was just me and my son. It was just, you know, really once, and of course my son has a German accent clearly, and he wasn't the only one, by the way, but he's the only one I knew. All right, he was the only one in the commentary community. He was the only one that had a following, and he called my son a Nazi, 3-year-old boy, and from the same guy that
Cobra did.
Yes, I deleted the comment because I didn't want my wife to fucking see it. But then I actually, to be in fairness to him, a couple other comments came in there right after I deleted it. You know, some of them were jokes, but this one was like just Nazi, big letters, which.
Like why? Because he's German?
Yeah, because he's German, of course. And, you know, he does have the whole blonde hair, blue-eyed thing going on, you know? I mean, if they made a few Aryan cracks, I think I could have got over that. But it really fucking pissed me off. I didn't put Tommy on there. I wasn't doing any commentary. I wasn't doing anything that's maybe you could say, hey, you should want your son on. Fair fucking enough. You know, there were people that put nasty comments in there as well. I usually ignore them. But I know Cobra. And that's different. He's in my realm. So here, today is a new day. I didn't talk about Lieutenant Corbus because of her age for years, right? I don't like to get on fucking kids, right? Orgy is the only guy I ever really fucking hammered, and we worked it out, you know? But I say fucking Cobra and other 16-year-olds with a following are fair game. Absolutely fair game. If you can call people pedophiles for no fucking reason at all, with absolutely no blowback, and everybody turns, wow, he's only 16, well, he's only 16. If you can call my kid, my 3-year-old boy, a Nazi, I can only imagine what he'd say about my daughter, right? A Nazi, and sit there and hide behind the fact that you're 16, and his little weasel fans, and he does that. And you know what the first thing he did? I went a tweet, and this is all I wrote. I hope you melt down. I love the way you melt down. And what did he come back with? The Andy Worski, you piss on kids. So he proved it without a fucking doubt. Without a fucking doubt.
Wait, he pulled that?
Oh yeah, he pulled that. So I was like, perfect. I'm glad you posted that I'm a pedophile, that I urinate on children, right? Proved it without a fucking doubt. Lieutenant Cobra is an absolute perfect example why they should raise the age to 18. Because if you can draw a following like he can, and what did he get famous for? Calling somebody a pedophile. And he calls everybody a pedophile. And he has no... And does his parents rate him in? Oh, no, because they're probably drunks. His parents have utterly fucking failed. Think that's fucking upsetting? Just remember my kid throughout this. Their parents, this is a complete and total lapse of parenting. YouTube should raise the fucking rate to 18. There is no way that some child should be on there calling people fucking pedophiles, going after children, and be able to hold an audience, and then hiding behind the fact. Lieutenant Cobra, your whole fucking family are utter garbage and trash. I bet you're fucking white trash. I bet you're scraping the bottom of the barrel if you're not on fucking welfare. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on heroin. What are you, 16? So maybe 18, 19. We'll see you on the fucking streets on heroin. You are a trash bag. You are the perfect reason why they should raise the age to 18. And I don't care what happens to you. A fucking Mack truck wouldn't change my position if it ran you fucking down. Your family's in peace, your father's shit, your mother's shit, and your shit. And for anybody that says anything different, okay, it's just call my kid a Nazi. Fuck you, you piece of shit. And you know what? Here's another thing. Here's why you got pissed off. You can't take Nick in a debate. Not at all. Not a little bit. You're a garbage bag, a future heroin addict, just a drag on society. I can see why your parents are remainers, losers that know nothing. You're wrong about Article 13. You're wrong about bread. What's it like to lose all the time? What's it like not to have a girlfriend ever because you look like you're perpetually fucking 12 years old? So guess what? Rule change. Like, what the fuck rule change. You're fucking on this platform. You're fucking 14. and you're taking shots at my family, you are fair fucking game. Your family's trash. Fucking your mother's trash. All of you are trash over there. Utter fucking loser trash. Now go fucking cry about your 16. Go cry about it. Go cry. You know what? You know what you do? You can cry to your little English commentary fans. They're terrified of Nick and I. Terrified. So go cry. Go behind your dyslexia or your autism or whatever the fuck you got to drag up. You're a trash fucking bag, and I will make sure everybody that comes in this community knows it and knows not to work for it. But who the fuck knows? I mean, I tell you to go fuck yourself, you're going to call me a pedophile. Trash bag. Utter trash bag. Drop fucking dead, kid. There you go. Let's take some calls. No more. I don't care if you're fucking 14, 15, see. If you're on this platform, you're taking a shot at my fucking family, your fucking mom and dad are too drunk all the time to rein you fucking in. And by the way, I've sent this kid a fucking hoodie, and he told me his father is well aware of what he does online. Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you, Dad, if you're not a heroin addict or meth head. Jesus fucking, you ever see that kid from the goalie from the Mighty Ducks? Hey, that's Lieutenant Cobra in a couple years. His face is gonna fall off.
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I'm tired of him.
I
am tired of him.
A while ago, though.
Shortly after this, Tommy fires up a gaming live stream on his Tommy Sees Arcade channel, and that's where this clip that Lieutenant Cobra posted originates from.
I wouldn't let Lieutenant Cobra enter any children. Anybody who talks about sexual deviance as much as he does, I would be careful if he walked by an elementary school. I am dead serious about that. I think it is absolutely fucking bizarre. I think it is bizarre, absolutely bizarre that he talks about sexual perversion and this month and is that obsessed with it. I would not be shocked if we have a priest in a whorehouse situation. I'm going that far, so shut up. So shut up. Yeah, I'm calling Cobra nuts. You're actually right. So what's the difference? He's done it to everybody else. Why can't I do it to him? Right? So I would not, let me finish. I would not be surprised if there's something going on. Nobody talks about sex to that degree, that often, unapologetically, and is just that entertained by it. There's something going on in that head. I wouldn't let him near anybody.
Oh, I'm super entertained.
I wouldn't let him near anybody. So it's LT degenerate. Exactly, Ruthie, right. There's something wrong with his brain.
There's something wrong with his brain, but I don't think this is like
Hey, listen, it's not slander, because this is what I think. I don't know that for a fact, but it wouldn't shock me a bit if we find out he gets arrested for touching him. That's calling somebody a nuts, I guess, in that culture. You know, you have an argument there about just being a joke. I'll give you that. But, you know, fixing tweets, expect elements. That's a whole other level. Yeah.
No. That's still fucked up. It's not like he just went, kind of a bit of a nonce, mate, and keep going on. Like,
yeah,
he put up 2 pictures of Just Destiny with 2 like half-dressed females from a Dr. Phil video on the screen. He goes, that's kind of a weird thing to put in your video, mate. Kind of makes me think you're a nunce or something like that. Yeah. I'm just like, well, you're showing examples of him putting underage girls in his thumbnail.
I think he's a nunce. I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I mean it. I think he's a nunce. I think he's a nunce in training. You think he's learning? You think he's learning, Willie Mac? I think he's learning to molest kids. How about that? Hello.
You're right.
Oh, you're not Cobra, are you?
What do you mean? I'm literally look at my fucking Discord link.
What do you want, cocksucker?
Well, you know, I don't really like me very much, Tommy, but I thought I had something interesting to say on this matter because, you know, when I was 15, 16, Max would like spam me to get in calls and then get some guy to get his dick out and ass. So I just thought it wouldn't be very surprising.
So let me get this straight. You're running around calling fucking Just Destiny a pedo for fucking that whole year, and you didn't tell anybody that till now, or is this like fucking not new information?
What do you mean? I've told Tom about that.
Did you make a video on it?
Tom made a video.
Tom made a video, but you didn't put your name out there on that. You didn't back him up.
No, because he was threatening to dox Tom and shit. So I didn't touch that.
So he's going to threaten us. So you let him take the bullet, huh?
Oh, so now you're trying to flip this.
You're brave. I don't like you, you cocksucker. I can't wait till I find out you're dead from heroin overdose. I can't stand you. I can't wait. You're tired. So what do you want from me? Like, what were you to add here? Oh, he abused me too. What do I care? Fuck you.
What are you on about? No, I was just saying, like.
Oh wow! Somebody came in the
VC and started speaking about it, so I just added clarification.
We're friends now. You can fuck my fucking. You want to come over and fuck my sister? Oh, you're such a good guy. Go fuck yourself, you cocksucker. Jessix. Let's look at another loser.
Oh, who we got?
Hey, Lieutenant Cobra, stop. Here's the thing. If you want to talk to me down and sort this thing out that we supposedly have, here's all you have to remember. End your life. That's my answer for everything. Kill yourself. I don't want to talk to you. You lying sack of shit. Why do you keep admitting in private you fucking called my kid a Nazi? And you made an entire fucking video saying that I didn't have any proof. Fucking saw it and deleted it. But every time you talk to somebody fucking private. So, Cobra's got an interesting rationale for watching everybody tear each other apart because, of course, he was complicit in this shit.
Sure
Here we go. Let's let Bovax do the work.
Lieutenant Cobra tweeted out, due to the fact that John's come out about the Dream situation, it's probably about time I stated why I defended John despite knowing what actually happened.
I'm a complete snake and a piece of shit. Oh, he's not going to say that.
Harley TBS is a pretty cringe kid, and was messaging John.
Did you like that? He goes right after the fucking Harley. So we're supposed to be, all right, Harley, he's pretty cringe. We had to fuck with him. No, you really didn't have to fuck with Harley.
Not really. No, that's not how that works.
No. You didn't have to fucking
you didn't have to be a cunt. You didn't have to be a cunt.
About Dream. So I thought it would be funny if John pretended he was good friends with Dream and sent Harley Dream's Discord account, in which it was me on the account. It was simply.
You know what really gets me about that thing too? Apparently there's a whole thing in there. Willie told me about it. They all goof on smaller YouTubers, which I don't necessarily have too much of a problem with. But you know, coming from people like John and people like James Marriott and those types, they resent other commentators. They hated this fucking kid. And these kids that are really that much into it, they look up to people like John Swan, who at the time had like 3,000 or 5,000 subs or whatever the fuck it was. So they're like, oh, wow, here's somebody we can step on because we're not on the ladder. You know, honestly, you fucking with this kid, this is pretty fucking fitting. Now that I'm thinking
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
This is fucking this might be the greatest karma sandwich of all time.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I can see why they picked on him. But let's take time out of my day after sucking off people in the NCO chat to fuck with this kid. And I'm not saying, whatever, fuck with the kid, whatever. But you didn't know he actually had contact with Dream because apparently Dream talks to fucking everybody. And came back and bit you. So he's pretty cringe. That's a justification. Here we go.
Just to troll Harley for shits and giggles. It was quite a while ago, but I remember John telling Dream it
was it really shits and giggles? Wait a minute, whoa. That's not true either. That's a lie too. Because didn't Harley come on here and said that Cobra and him had a thing?
Yeah.
So it wasn't for shits and giggles. She really hated the fucking guy. That's a lie. Don't fucking talk to people trying to come to me off button the mic. I don't like you, and I only wish the worst for you. I mean that. Make 100 videos about you being a child and me wanting you to get hit by a Mack truck. Make 7,000 of them. I don't care. It had no effect on how I feel about you. Now you want to come to me privately and have a talk and talk it out? You admit to everybody you're a fucking liar. You lied to Tipster to fucking do a video on me? You lying sack of shit. And then you're lying right in this goddamn tweet right now. You had it in for that kid. Here's another thing. Weren't they saying he was 16 this time last year? And now all of a sudden he's 18?
I don't know. All the fucking days are together now.
He's 18 now. Wait a minute. What the fuck old was he last year? What are you saying? I said horrible things about a child. Ironic we're doing Bobax.
And I think I told John this, I would have just told Dream the truth, because it was a nothing burger. But I think John just sort of panicked because he's quite uptight.
I no longer believe that. I think that's the fucking line. And you know where he got that? You know where he got that fucking thing? Because John's such a parasite. That was fucking me and Willie Mack's theory.
Situation like this. And of course, because of this, I never came out to.
And one of the reasons I no longer believe this shit is shit I'm hearing. It goes much deeper. And I hope it comes out.
Tell the truth because I'm not going to backstab a good friend over something so insignificant. I'm sorry if you're disappointed in me not telling everyone the truth or what. I'm just hoping you can understand morally why I never came forward. Okay, now back to funny tweets. And if you're more concerned over the idea that me and John would troll Dream, then I take full.
Nobody wants that. It's what the lie did, stupid. Nobody cares about the kid being trolled. Nobody. I mean, I think I care a little more than I did because I know it's bullshit that you're just doing it for shits and giggles. Because you had a thing with that guy and you dragged John into it. Boy, everybody that hangs around Lieutenant Cobra, something bad happens to them, huh? Hey, I have an idea, commentary community. Stop hanging out with Lieutenant Cobra. I started letting him hang around. He starts fucking making fun of my kid because he has blonde hair and he's German and he has an accent. And that turned into, and then the moment I went back at him, oh, I'm just a child in school. How dare you old man, make fun of me. Fuck you, kill yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to have a private chat with Tommy. Fuck you! You're fake. You're a fraud.
Not how that works.
God, you're not even good enough to get as big as John to fucking fall that hard. We'll talk about the lowest common denominator with his fucking videos. Pedo, can't make fun of me. I'm a kid. Can't make fun of me. I'm a kid. Pedo. How come you didn't go after James Marriott? That was a funny thing about the NCR. Everybody remember that one? Oh, I do. Everybody's setting up Just Destiny in there. John being one of them. And going after Just Destiny's thumbnails, but no, one of our own members was doing the same shit. We all looked the other way on fucking Marriott's fucking scandally clad fucking 11-year-olds. But not Just Destiny. And you know why? Because he wasn't in our clique. He was in Scrubby's clique. That's why.
It's a lot easier to lie than go against the grain.
Yeah. No, because it's not about lying. It's not about fucking victims of pedophilia. It's about building your fucking YouTube channel. And since Cobra's an absolute total no talent, he has to go the pedo route. He has to go the low cut. He's got nothing to say, and he knows it. That's one thing I sort of respect out of him. He knows he's got nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's a parasite. Like John, like the rest of them, like Marriott. They're all parasites. Some of them get to be big bugs, others get stepped on.
Responsibility on that matter because it was my idea. Thank you to YouTubers who have muted me on Twitter, but I've been talking about the sex mod I was developing. Willie Mackshow responds to him by saying, dude, your credibility is zero and has been for years. You could have owned up on RFC when I directly asked if it was you and John, but you lied. Nice, man.
Yeah, what about that? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I get a comment when I was fucking starting to doubt? I bet if I went to my thing right now, didn't I get a comment on the stream verse I did from somebody saying that Lieutenant Cobra had already debunked all the points that I made on RFC? Didn't I get that? You did more than just cover up for your friend because you didn't want to be a backstabber. You actively went out and shielded him. So everything here is bullshit. You went on RFC and said the dream was full of shit, knowing that he wasn't. This had reverberations all over the place. With my crew, with Willie. No, nobody should give you a second chance. You should never give it a chance in the first place. You should actively avoid this person. Do not collab with him. Do not help him. He'll fuck you as soon as he can. This is a guy that you have to pay him to get something out of him. With the Destiny thing, when the commentary community was shifting the other way, away from Destiny and towards Keemstar, he was quick to try to screw Keemstar. Fucking Nick had to flip him a couple bucks. No problem there. I'll take that, you little shit. Unbelievable. Lieutenant Cobra, everybody. The future of commentary England. Keep my name out of your mouth. I'll put my dick in your mouth, 18-year-old. How about that, you little freak? Yeah, you're 18. Yeah, chomp on my nuts. How about that? Chomp on my nuts, 18-year-old boy. I'm 18 now. Good. Die. Get cancer. Fucking. I hope everybody in your family gets cancer but you. How about that?